Go ahead and ask your question, and we'll find the one who can answer it well. Okay, great. So one question related to what students generally face in managing their time is one preparing for the like GS papers as well as taking optional. What do you suggest to students? Should they start taking the coaching for both if they want to take coaching, like optional as well as GS at the same time? So those who had that situation where they had to take classes for all three, because it's your like whole half a day for GS, another half a day for optional. Where is the chance for revising things? How to handle that? Doing together or separately?
So when I was taking coaching, I was fortunate to get a classes where I was attending classes for optional during weekends, and during weekdays I used to attend for GS. So as I was saying, it's going to be very challenging if you are taking classes of both optional and GS at the same time. So what you can probably do is be more efficient, plan well, and use the very less time that is available for you to just revise whatever has been taught in the class. So let's say optional is being taught for like 3 to 4 months. So those 3 to 4 months, it is going to be difficult. But after that, you're going to get more time. So this is all you can do. Otherwise, there is no the secret magic formula that you will get more time and you will get to study more. So it's going to be like that for some time.
Right. So it's all about managing your time efficiently. Doesn't matter. There's no perfect combination of things here. Your commitment is important.
So I'll tell you a few things with respect to managing time. Something that you need to understand is this is not like a 10th SSLC exam where you think that 1 year is the course period and you finish and you give a test. It is not like that. Okay, for an average time that is required for options is 4 to 5 months. Where you take classes, whatever classes that is being taught, you take test series and you solve 10 years paper. This is for optional one packages, attending classes, making notes. If the classes, along with the classes, if somebody is giving you test series, you take them and you write 10 years paper. This is one package. General studies, though I didn't take coaching because I was of the mindset that I came to UPSC very late. Okay, as in very late. Okay, almost it was my last but one attempt. Late. But the thing is, so in that I was in a mindset that I should crack in my first attempt only, and I had only 11 months to my prelims. So I thought if I go to coaching classes, my time will be, a lot of my time will be taken up. I can do self-study. That is what I did. What I did is right or wrong. That is a different question. But as I said, you should always plan an attempt. If somebody is going to say coaching for general studies, the average time that is needed to complete general studies coaching is 9 to 12 months. If the institute that provides you, let's say, 4 to 5 hours of classes each day. Okay? So the entire tenure to write one exam is around 12 months plus 5 months.
17.
Okay? So it is not 1 year package that most of the students come and tend to do. That is not going to work out. So how ideally you should do is, you take as Rahul was telling, you can do weekend classes, or what you can do is, you can do say GS, and then you can do optional, and then you come to the prelims now. Okay, so now you see there are toppers who are clearing it on the first attempt, but they are not clearing it in the first year. First attempt and first year means different things. You see there are toppers who are clearing the first attempt, but they have been preparing since their graduation. Okay, somebody who is preparing for clearing on the first attempt might be preparing for 4 years or 3 years. We don't know. Okay, if somebody says, I used to watch YouTube videos like how to clear UPSC in 6 months, all that, I watched this. Okay, that is a sham. That does not happen. But what I want to tell you is, when you are taking classes, that is the time where you are learning highest. Make sure that you are learning the best. Okay, so if your classes is for 5 days or 6 days?
6 days.
6 days. So the Sunday, what Sai was telling, that particular Sunday you should revise well. And never be in a hurry to, like say for example, though we tell you should write answers, all that we tell, you should start today itself, all that we tell. But never be in a hurry to do too many things at the same time. In the initial year, first year or second year, when your concepts are not very clear, when you are still in the reading mode, don't be in a hurry to do too many things. Okay? There is some concept called as priming. Like for example, a class is being taken today, like say for example, some macroeconomic indicators. You just, in the morning, you just type ChatGPT, what is macroeconomic indicators. You just read some headings, you spend some 5 minutes. When you come to the class when the same topic is taught, your brain is already primed to receive them. Okay, at the end of the day, whatever is taught in the class, if you just flip pages, whatever is taught in the class is, it happens like a quick revision. So in between the classes also see, for aspirants there should be only two things. Either they are studying seriously or they are in a very good leisure, where they are spending some quality time with their friends or with their family. There is no in between. If you are spending time, chit-chatting at the tea shop, all that is not good. Even if you want to do that, you have a slot that this particular half an hour I want to relax. So you should have a slot. Otherwise you should not be lagging and spending time. Okay? And if you ask each of us strategy may be different, but the principle remains the same. So, and you should never be very desperate on. Like for example, an aspirant who is clearing in the 9th attempt may probably say first 2-3 attempts he was too desperate, thinking that he will conquer it. But the exam, demands for a different mindset. So even if you are not able to study also, make sure that whatever time you are spending in the class, you are attentive and you are making notes 100%. Because most of the classes that are designed in a way that it is integrating both prelims and mains. Okay, these notes will come a long way. If you make notes while taking the classes, it will come a long way. So even if you are not able to read also, if you are understanding the concept very well, then that you can revise them during the exams.
Right, we'll move to the another question. Please go ahead. Right. So I think the most important thing in your preparation is clarity. Okay, clarity means that just asking a question, what do I want next? I'm sure you all have those questions in your mind, you're hesitating to ask. This is your chance. Go ahead and ask the question you have, because specific questions will be answered if you ask it. Otherwise, our questions will get answered.
Sir, in a day, how you started the subjects for, how many subjects you started in a time per day, how many subjects you need?
Okay, how many subjects do you accommodate, okay, in a day, and priority wise, how do you go about it?
See, regarding to my preparation, so I used to slot only 2 subjects a day. One is optional for sure, and remaining in the other time it's either any one subject of his. If it is geography, it's the whole geography. Because if you the reason behind this is I used to study only 8 to 9 hours a day. The context switching, if you are switching between 3 to 4 subjects, you won't when you just start this reading the subject, getting into it, understanding it, and if you cut it off in the middle of it, so you will not get the complete hang of it. There is something called a flow state. So you read the subject for 3 to 4 hours. So then you will have, take some break and again read it. Read for 2 hours and read for take a break and read for 2 hours again. Because if you are entered into that flow state, you will finish many topics very quickly. So because we can't do same subject for 8 to 10 hours a day. So I used to divide only 2 subjects, but some people do 3 subjects. But again, it's about how you ration your time. So because since science optional takes majority chunk of my time, I used to read only another one GS subject. But during the time of revision, it will be you have to do paper wise or multiple subjects at the same time. But that is different. But initial stages of preparation, it used to be only 2 subjects.